Welcome to practice. This is a quick yoga stretch routine to bring mobility to the body and the joints, and to bring fresh oxygen and presence to the mind. Thank you for joining me on this journey of mastering our relaxation. Let's get right into our practice. Come to sit on the calves and bring the big toes together. We're going to move into Balasana, child's pose. You can keep the knees together or take the knees about as wide as the mat. Bring your hands out in front of you. Push the hips back towards the heels. And take your time moving down into child's pose. You can take some movement from side to side, stretching into the side body, bringing some movement to the spine and the upper back. You can always place a blanket behind the knees or place a block or a blanket under the forehead. This is your practice. Your body is the guru. Honor and listen to it. Begin to anchor your mind into your breath cycle. Follow your inhalations and your exhalations. Feel how this changes the body. You might feel your stomach pressing up against the thighs as you inhale. And as you exhale, you might feel the body and the upper back soften towards the ground. Make sure you're letting go of all the muscles and that you're not holding yourself up. Just a slight push in the hands to push the hips back towards the heels. In this short practice, we'll be stretching the whole back line of the body. This is a great reset if you're sitting for long periods of time or even standing. We're going to take a side stretch flow while we remain in child's pose. Take an inhale to lift the head. As you exhale, walk the hands over to the right. Stretch the left arm further than the right to get a nice side body stretch. Inhale through center. Exhale over to the left. Let's do this a few more times. Inhale through center and then exhale as you walk your body all the way over to the right. Really breathe and stretch into the side body. Inhale through center and then exhale over to the left. Send the breath even between the ribs. Breathing and creating space. Stretching even into the connective tissue to help the body to loosen up and breathe easier. Release your child's pose flow and come to lie flat onto the stomach. Bring your fingertips to the outside edges of your mat, nice and wide. Elbows point up. We're going to move through a cobra flow. Press the pelvis into the ground. Lengthen your spine, push into the fingertips, and bring the upper body up. Heart forward, shoulders relax. As you exhale, melt your heart and your chest down. Push into the ground, lengthen your spine. Feel the heart move forward. Exhale to release down. As you inhale, imagine somebody pulling your crown of your head up to lengthen the upper back. And as you exhale, soften down. A few more times on your own. Take an exhale to release down. Let's move into Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows under your shoulders. shoulders distance apart. Bring your forearms and your fingertips forward. Open your chest, draw your shoulders down and back. Energetically pull the elbows back towards the hips to open the chest wider, shining your collarbones forward, and relax the shoulder heads down and back. Relax the pelvis into the ground, no holding in the buttocks or the upper legs or the toes. You can stay here in Sphinx, or you have the option to move into a quad stretch. Bend the right knee and send the right heel towards the buttocks. Then reach your right arm back and grab your right foot. You can stay here upright, or to move deeper, bring the upper body down. Rest on your cheek. Push the front right hip point into the ground, relax the pelvis, and feel the chest stretch that you're also getting in this position. To move to the other side, you'll gently release the right foot. Avoid slingshotting it back. Support yourself on your forearm and then bend the left knee. Send the left heel towards the buttocks and grab a hold of the left foot. Find the position for your upper body that works for you. If you can't reach your foot, you can always grab a yoga strap and loop it around the foot. Gently release the left foot. Bring the hands by the lower ribs. Push into the ground and come into tabletop position. Let's move through some cat-cows. Take an inhale to send the tailbone up, the heart forward. Exhale to push the ground away and round through your back. Use your inhalation to lengthen the spine. Exhale, round the spine. A few more times on your own. Release and come to a neutral spine. Tuck your toes under, spread the fingers wide, push into the hands and send the hips up and back for downward facing dog. Let's start off with the feet as wide as the mat. We're going to walk our dog. Bend the knee of one leg deeply as you stretch the heel of the opposite leg towards the ground. Send your belly towards your upper thighs and relax your upper back towards your legs. Bring your legs back to center. Hold your downward dog for a few breaths. On your next exhalation, gently place the knees down onto the ground. Untuck the toes. Keep the hips over the knees. The knees or hips distance apart. Walk your hands out in front of you. Begin to melt your heart center down for puppy pose. Gently engage your abdominal muscles to make sure you're not dumping the weight of this stretch into the lower back. We really want to soften the upper back and the shoulders. Relax the muscles of the lower legs and the feet. And even in this inverted position, you're drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Use your inhalation to push into the ground and release. Come to sit on the calves. You can also take easy seated pose. Take a moment to take some large shoulder rotations, releasing the upper body. You can soften your gaze or close your eyes as you just take a moment of stillness. Be present and visit with your body. How does the body feel different from when you started? Hopefully you created more space, ease, and relaxation in your body and in your mind. Thank you for taking this quick practice with me. Peace and ease to you.